Spring MVC, also called Spring MVC, all are one and the same, boss. All are one and the same, no doubt in that. Okay. Class content, Spring here, 612. What is the folder? MVC is the folder. Here is what? XP 6 p.m. This is the pattern. MVC intro 1. Okay, intro 1 on. What is the date? September. MVC intro 1 on September 7th. September 7th. Right. Okay, now listen. Related to Spring data, a few topics are left. Working with the data values, association mapping, joins, and also, okay, MongoDB. So next Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to take those sessions. Saturday, 6 p.m. Sunday, 9 o'clock onwards. Because that Sunday, I will keep only your class. Next Sunday, 9 o'clock onwards. Understanding my point? Okay, Mr. Vamsi Mama, shut up your mouth and listen. If you cannot shut up your mouth, get out. Okay, don't decide how many days I should spend on that. See, come on, guys. What happened to this guy? Okay, fine. Are online profile making class is also there now. I will adjust the timings. Don't worry. Okay. I'll adjust the timings in properly. Okay, don't worry about it. Fine, listen. Some people are expecting entire Hibernate should be taught in Spring Data. It is not possible. You have to learn, come on, you have to learn Hibernate as a separate course. I have seen some people intention is teach entire Hibernate using Spring Data, which I cannot do, boss. Because Spring Data is a part of our Spring course. Spring Data is not a separate course here right now. So I can revise those things which are required to learn. And you have to improvise your Spring Data knowledge by mapping your Hibernate knowledge with Spring Data. Please keep this in mind. It's practically impossible to teach entire 3.5-4 months Hibernate by using Spring Data. I'm trying to cover everywhere one category. Okay, in every category, in important areas, Hibernate, I am trying to touch with Spring Data. So please map that knowledge with Hibernate and try to improvise on your own. Okay, now, right. So now you cannot attend Hibernate of 9 a.m. because it is in the middle of the course. You cannot join for it. Yes. So wait for the next batch and come. Shall we get into the discussions? Okay. So that's why next Saturday and Sunday leftover sessions of Spring Data will be covered. Okay. Important areas of Spring Data will be covered. Is that clear? And 5 days. This week entire first 5 days we will discuss MVC. Next week onwards all 6 days, if needed all 7 days MVC will be discussed. Okay, I'm going to discuss MVC in 4 patterns. Okay, 4 patterns. What is that? XML driven, annotation driven, 100% code driven, and Spring Boot driven. Spring Boot driven. We are going to discuss in all 4 patterns. Don't worry about it. Okay, first, let us try to understand what is the need of Spring MVC. Forget about Spring MVC, how to execute all this stuff different. But why in Spring MVC came into picture, we have to understand. But before that, you know that I start my background from 0%, right? Okay, let me do that work. Important logics in web application development. Important logics in web application development. Understanding my point? Yes. Okay, listen. These terminologies. How many sessions for Spring MVC? Don't ask such questions here, but minimum prepare for 35 to 40 sessions. Clear? Minimum 35 to 40 sessions you prepare. On the top of anything may come. It may extend, but it never be less than that. Okay. So I think all your questions are clear. Yes, I will share the GitHub URL at the end. GitHub URL at the end. Fine. So Sunday class happened. Sunday morning 7 a.m. class happened. I shared the document also. Fine. Only Spring Core module, MVC modules are the big modules. After MVC module also 10-15 days class will happen, because I have given some supplementary discussions also. Spring Security, Spring Batch, Spring Social, Spring OAuth introduction only we are going to see. Like this, some extension modules also I'm going to discuss. Spring Mail. What is that? Spring Mail. This kind of discussions also we are going to discuss. Okay. So with MVC batch will not over. After that also 10 to 15 day sessions will be there. Understanding my point there? Yes. Right. Shall we start? SARS. Sir, everything I cannot keep in Spring, boss. People are asking microservices, Spring Captcha. Come on, Spring JMS. Sorry, boss. Some courses you have to learn in microservices. Everything I cannot keep in what? Spring REST. You will be learning in RESTful web services. Okay, Spring Batch I will cover. Spring Batch, Spring Security, Spring Mail. Okay. Spring Mail, Spring Social, these topics I will cover. Okay, remaining topics. Remaining topics you have to plan along with microservices. Spring JMS, Spring Cloud, Spring REST. Please plan along with microservices. Understanding my point? See, I started from scratch level. There is a point to end this course. If you keep on adding topics, it's not going to over, right? Okay. So shall we get into the discussions now? Yes. Important logics of web application development. Important logics in web application development. Request data gathering logics. Okay, boss. Reading, form data, header values, miscellaneous info. This comes under what? Request data gathering logic. B. Form validation logic, verifying the pattern and format of the form data. Pattern and format of the form data. Array, form validation logic, boss. The pattern and format of the form data. Inputs are there in correct format or not. Age is given as numeric value or not. Email ID is having @ symbol or not. That comes under, okay, form validation logic. Come on, next. Request processing logic or business logic. Okay, business logic, request processing logic, business logic. The main logic, boss, the main logic dealing with the calculations, analyzation. Are finding total and average, generating HRA, DATA, generating simple principal amount, compound principal amount, that kind of stuff. Yeah, listen. Read form data, nothing but request parameters, boss. Come on. Nothing but request parameters. Nothing but request parameter, nothing but form data. Header values. Along with the request, so many details will come. Like user agent, lot of details about browser. User agent header holds browser software name. Accept header holds, okay, what are the MIME type that browser support? Accept -language header holds, come on. Accept -language header holds. Understanding my point there? Okay, that holds the MIME type language is supported by browser. See, form data is request parameters, boss. And header values means about browser, about browser. Are you understanding my point? Request params are there. Yes. Right. Form validation logic. Then request processing logic, also called as what? Business logic. Are you understanding my point there? Come on. Right. Analyzation. Next one. Okay, listen here. Some statement has come. Okay, everyone, please look at this question first. Everyone, please look at this question first. Sir, my friend said these days due to Angular, Spring MVC not used. Is that right? Okay, is that right? Hats off to your friend and your analyzation. Okay, I think a joke of the Corona lockdown. How can you compare one UI technology with one framework, boss? Spring MVC is different, Angular is different. Okay. Okay. Now listen. I will tell why this confusion is coming. I will tell. Once the data goes to Angular, there also they have their own MVC. Come on. There also they have their MVC. The people who are dealing with the Angular MVC, they will think that it is alternate to Spring MVC. No. That is different. This is different. Angular MVC is nowhere related to Spring MVC. Are you understanding my point there or not? Yes, I understood why that confusion has come. Angular MVC is different from Spring MVC. Got it? So don't compare. One is UI technology, one is a web application framework. Better not to compare. If you compare, you are karma. Understanding my point there? Right. In Angular also MVC is there, but that's a different story. That is a different story. Got it? Okay. So now let it be. Yeah. Angular is just UI technology. It never deals with the server, request, response, all these things. It just deals with the presentation part. Okay, boss. Let's see. Come back. Request processing logic. Then persistence logic. Persistence logic. Like what? JDBC code, Spring, JDBC, ORMR data code, performing persistence operations. Yes, anyone who belongs to 7 a.m. can join, but if they have Servlet knowledge. Okay, boss. Persistence logic. Next one. Persistence logic. Middleware services. What services? Middleware services like security, transaction management. Are you understanding my point there? Okay. Transaction management, logging, and etc. These are called middleware services, additional services. Next one. Presentation logic. Are you getting my point? Presentation logic. Presentation logic. Okay, what is this logic here? Okay, the UI code, the user interface code. User interface code. Okay, to collect inputs. UI code that makes end user to supply inputs and to view outputs, to view the outputs and etc. Like this, many logics will be there, boss. As part of web application development, multiple logics will be there. Are you understanding my point there? Come on, guys. Come on. Right. So this presentation logic we can write in what? HTML, CSS, Angular, React, in multiple places we can write it. Okay, stop thinking very advanced. Try to understand fundamentals first. Try to understand fundamentals first. Okay, boss. Different models of Java web application development. Different models of Java web application development. Yes. First we'll understand what is need of MVC, then we will go for it. So here we are having model 1 architecture. Here we are having model 1 architecture. Here we are having model 2 architecture. Model 2 architecture is also called as MVC. Model 2 architecture is also called as what? MVC. Are you getting my point there or not there? Super. Yes. What is this model 1 architecture? Okay. Here, see. Okay. Here we use either servlet or JSP as the main web components, as the main web components to place the above logics. To place the above logics. That means if servlet components are used, then JSP components will not be used. And vice versa. What versa? Vice versa. Reverse also true. But let me say one thing here. It's more of JSP based development. What here? It is more of JSP based development. More of JSP based web application development. Since we can work with servlet in the place of JSP, I'm saying servlet also can be used. But technically speaking, most of the people prefers developing what? Model 1 architecture based application development based on what? JSPs. It's based on what? JSPs. Are you understanding my point there? Note, it is old and suitable only for small scale projects. Small scale projects, max of 10 pages, 10 web pages, max of 10 web pages. And you know, Java is not there to develop small scale websites here. Small scale website development generally happens by using what? PHP, ASP.NET, this kind of small thing. Nowadays, Node.js, all these are there to develop what? Small scale websites. Agree with me or not there? Okay, it is old here. No doubt it is definitely old. See, Angular is not there to develop the entire website. Angular is there only to develop a presentation part. Understanding my point there? Come on. Don't make Angular as an entire web technology. It is just there for presentation purpose. That's it. Okay, boss. It is old and suitable only for what? Small scale projects. Max, how many web pages here? 10 web pages. Max, how many web pages? 10 web pages. And one more problem. Here we mix up. Here we mix up multiple logics. Are you understanding my point there? Here we mix up. Tell me here. Multiple logics. Here we mix up multiple logic. No, I am not at all speed here. I'm just talking in the flow. Am I going speed? No, yaar. No. First accept it. I'm not at a regular flow only. I know I cannot go speed. That's my problem. Right? If I want also, I cannot go. Mr. Sai Kiran, you are in a psychological feeling. Maybe you don't know servlets. Okay, boss. Yes, here we mix up multiple logics. in single servlet or JSP component, servlet or JSP component. So code becomes clumsy. What is this? Code becomes clumsy. Clumsy. Code becomes clumsy because no clean separation. Because no clean separation between logics. Because all the logics you are going to write either in single way servlet component or JSP component. Because no separation between logics, boss. There is no separation between logics. Are you understanding my point there? Yes. Spell you don't worry. You understood na? Okay. Model 1 architecture here. So anyhow, Java is not known for developing what? Small scale website. So that's why you need not to worry much about model 1 architecture. Long back here in the initial days of Java, in the initial days of Servlet JSP, people have used this architecture, but that time also they felt, okay, it's very heavy to use JSP Servlet for small scale website development. So that's why they have come up with one more architecture. What is that? Model 2 architecture. This model 2 architecture is having two more things, boss. MVC1 and MVC2. MVC1 architecture, MVC2. And I have seen people calling MVC as a design pattern. No, it is not design pattern. It's an architecture. I have seen people calling MVC as an architectural pattern. That is also not correct. Better to call it as a just architecture. I will explain what is the difference between architecture and design pattern in a moment. Okay. Are you understanding my point there? Yes. MVC1 and MVC2. Okay. First of all, we will try to understand what is MVC. M for model. M for what? Model. Model layer. Array, it's all about layered application development, boss. That is actually data. Generally, this data comes because of what? Business logic, or this data comes because of business logic or persistence logic. Understanding my point there? So more of data, boss, but the data comes because of business logic and what? Persistence logic. Is that clear? Right. Okay. Sir, what this architecture says? This says develop web application as layered application. What application? Layered application having multiple layered application having multiple components developed in multiple technologies. Understanding my point? So here we mainly go for what? Layered application development. You'll be having multiple layers. Model is one layer, view is one layer. Come on, V for what? View layer. Okay, view layer represents what logic? Presentation logic. Okay, presentation logic. Presentation logic for UI, user interface. This is purely for user interface here. UI logics for UI, user interface for end user. Yeah, end user will use this user interface to supply inputs to display output. C for controller layer. Controller layer. What is this? Monitoring logics will be there. What logics will be there here? Monitoring logics. It won't do anything, all the things, but controls all the activities of the application. Controls the flow. Controls the flow. Definitely controls the flow, right? Okay. So for explanation purpose, boss, Yeah, for explanation purpose, I compare this one with accounts officer. I compare this one with accounts officer. For explanation purpose, I compare this one with beautician. Beautician takes the data and present in a beautiful manner. Come on. Next. For explanation purpose, I will compare this one with the traffic police. Traffic police or supervisor. Tell me, your supervisor working on his own or making others to work? Supervisor work is not doing work. Supervisor work is making others to work. Come on. Monitoring how others are working, controlling flow between workers. So that is the work of what? Supervisor, right? So that's why I compared controller with what? This one. Now listen. What is the difference between MVC1 and MVC2? In MVC1 architecture, okay, in MVC1 architecture, we take separate components for model layer. We take separate form, come on. Separate components for what? Model layer. Are you understanding my point there? Separate components for model layer. Like service, comma, DAO classes. Service, comma, DAO classes. But we take single component, either servlet or JSP, either servlet or JSP component having both view, comma, controller layer logics. View, comma, controller layer logic. Listen, here all logics in a single servlet or JSP. But here what? We will take separate components for model layer like service and DAO classes, but we mix up view and controller layer logics. Come on. Here we are mixing up view and controller layer logic. That means MVC1 is good compared to model 1 architecture. Compared to model 1 architecture towards separation of logics. Are you understanding my point? Towards separation of logics. Are you feeling it or not? Come on, guys. Towards separation of logic, this is good. But if you want to get more separation between logics, if you want to get more separation between logics, then go for MVC2 architecture. Then go for MVC2 architecture. Listen, there are some people who unnecessarily confuse themselves. They say model 1 as MVC1, model 2 as MVC2. No, model 1, model 2 different. In model 2, again we are having MVC1 and MVC2. I hope you got a clarity or not. Come on, guys. I hope you got a clarity or not. I want reply from you people. Come on, guys. Okay, boss. Now let me. So next, in MVC2 architecture, we take separate components for view, separate components for controller, separate component for controller, and also separate components for, today it looks like theory, but lot of concept is there. Separate components for model will be taken. Model will be taken to get, okay, to get more clean separation between logics. More clean logics. Separation between logics. Now listen. So generally for view, we will take HTML or JSP. If needed, we can take other things also. A separate component for controller. So for that one, we will take servlet or servlet filter. A separate components for model. Here we will take Java classes plus Java beans. Java classes plus Java beans. Everyone understood my point there or not there? Come on, guys. Come on. Java classes for Java beans. Now listen. Our Spring MVC is given based on MVC2 architecture. So that's the reason I'm going to explain MVC2 architecture. Are you understanding my statement there or not there? Okay. I'm going to work with the MVC2 architecture. See, boss, the people who are having Spring Boot knowledge already, MVC knowledge already, if you can control your excitement, I will be more happy. Don't come to this session to test your knowledge or to test my knowledge. Okay, now I'm saying, sir, I heard that instead of JSP, people are using theme leaf. And I will introduce correct terminology at correct place, Ra Babu. For me, first time learner is my target audience. The people who are attending second time, third time, who are doing multiple dances, please go and show your talent in front of interviewer. At least you will get a job. At least burden on your parents will be reduced. At least begging money from parents will be stopped. At least you can help the family. What's the use of showing talent in front of me? Okay, that too, when I'm teaching by keeping what? First time learners in mind. I will introduce the right terminology at the right time. Understanding my point? So my target audience is first timer only. Even though second time learner, third time learner, how much he irritate me. Okay. How much they irritate me, how much they try to their talent. I don't change my attitude of teaching. Understanding my point there? Okay. So I will believe in zero to 100%. I will launch everything in an order. See here, I typed JSP here. Someone says that, so instead of JSP theme leaf, good na. Array, what's the use of learning second time? I kept dots. What is the meaning of dots, Ra? What is the meaning of dots, my dear? Other things also there. Other things also there. Got it, na? Okay, without knowing meaning of dot, what's the use of showing your talent? Don't show your talent. Okay, na? Concentrate. Yes, boss. MVC. Got it, or? Okay, now I want to give MVC2 architecture diagram. MVC2 architecture diagram. Today our agenda is why Spring MVC is there when we have a MVC2 architecture to develop the web application. Why should we learn Spring MVC when we can develop MVC2 architecture based web application by using Servlet JSP? Without answering this question, without getting answer for this question, what's the use of spending 100 days or 200 days on Spring MVC? No use, right? Because already we have a Servlet JSP. Already we have MVC2 architecture to develop the web application as a layered application. As a layered application using Servlet JSP techniques. There is no need of framework, but still framework is popular. At least for large scale projects, frameworks are picking up, right? First, we should concentrate on that angle. Then Spring MVC architecture. Come on, got it or not there? So right now my agenda is this. Why Spring MVC came? Though already Servlet JSPs are there to develop web application as a layered application with the support of what? MVC2 architecture. Got it or not there? So right now my focus is on that. You also stay in that. Sir, whether you integrate Spring Boot MVC, I don't know Spring Boot. Forget about all the things. Focus on this point first. And to attend my Spring MVC, Servlet JSPs are the prerequisites. JSP you don't know, no problem, but Servlet knowledge is required. Web server, Servlet container, Servlet context object, load on startup. Okay. Okay. JSP container. Okay. If you are listening these words for the first time, Servlet life cycle method. If you are listening these words for the first time in life, okay, tomorrow onwards, don't come. You are not eligible to sit in this batch. Wait for next batch. Anyhow, in morning 7 a.m. also MVC will happen. By that time, try to learn some fundamentals of servlet and be ready for attending classes. Okay. Again, Spring Core, whatever you are learning, that is enough. Whatever basic knowledge of Spring Core, that is enough. But servlet knowledge is compulsory because we are here to develop the web application. Come on, guys. Right. Okay, boss. Listen. Oh, it is already reached maximum capacity. Yeah? Don't worry. I ask my people to upload today's session. Tomorrow onwards, okay, tomorrow onwards, we will do something to change the meeting ID. Tomorrow onwards, we will do something to change the meeting ID. Otherwise, give me 2 minutes time. 2 minutes time, I will talk to admin people. If they can do something, it would be good. So I don't want to see people losing the 5 minutes time you give me. 5 minutes time you give me. I keep screen sharing. Okay, give me 5 minutes time. Yes, everyone, please come back. Okay. Everyone, please come back. Are you there? Yes. Okay, give me 2 minutes, 2 days time. I will share new meeting ID with 1,000 membership. I will share new meeting ID with 1,000 members capacity. Okay. I will share in the 7 a.m. batch, also in the evening 6 p.m. batch. If you miss, you can even collect from the group also. Not an issue. Okay. Okay, but don't worry, those are missing today's class, nothing to worry. Okay, after the class it will be kept in YouTube. Live is not possible, but after the class it will be kept in the YouTube. You can watch from the YouTube, not a issue. Today class and tomorrow class both will be there in the YouTube. Is that clear? Right. Now listen, MVC to architecture diagram. Yeah, so as usually, this is my browser, boss. This is my browser. This is my browser window. Yes. Here is my MVC to architecture based web application. What is this? MVC to architecture based web application. MVC to architecture based web application. Yeah. Be ready to accept heavy things. Diagrams will be bigger, applications will be bigger today onwards. Anyhow, the original 6 p.m. students already developed so many mini projects, so many layered application. They are mentally ready. Okay, in Spring Data also we have seen big applications, right? Okay, boss. Right. So be mentally ready. It's a Spring MVC. We are every day going to be, every day it is going to be layered application. Am I audible? Yes. Okay, now have a look now. Yes, this is our controller here. Here is our controller. Controller. Here are our special components. Special components like service, DAO classes. Service, DAO classes. Okay, right. I can call it as model layer. I can call it as what? Model layer having service, DAO classes. And these can be developed in multiple places. Okay. We can develop them in Spring. Spring with Hibernate. Okay. Hibernate. If needed, we can develop as what? EasyAB components. We can develop them as what? EasyAB components, or we can develop them as ordinary classes. We can develop as what? Ordinary Java classes. Java classes with Java beans. Java beans always will be there. Or if Java beans are not there, how data will be carried, boss? Definitely Java beans will be there. Yes. Right. Here is my business logic plus persistence logic. What it maintains, guys? Business logic and persistence logic. See, service class will maintain business logic and DAO will maintain persistence logic. Don't look at this one as a single component. Look at it's a bunch of components. That's why I have written special components. Are you understanding? It also contains middleware services. It also contains middleware services. What services, boss? Middleware services. It also contains middleware services. Now listen, this application always talks with one backend setup here that is called EAS, Enterprise Information System. Multiple backends together, multiple backends together is called EAS. Understanding my point? Multiple backends together is called as EIS, Enterprise Information System. Yeah, what they are, sir? It's a combination of database software. Yeah, mainly people uses database software only, no doubt in that. It's a combination of database software or ERP or CRM projects and legacy projects. What projects are? Legacy projects. Yes, here is my database software. Here is my ERP or CRM. ERP or CRM project, CRM softwares. Yeah, SAP is ERP software. ERP. Okay, Siebel. Siebel is there, is a CRM software. I'll explain. ERP means Enterprise Resource Plan. CRM means Customer Relation Management. They have ready-made templates to develop the software projects here. In ERP and CRM, ready-made templates will be there. You want attendance module, you need not to develop attendance module from scratch level. In ERP, CRM, ready-made modules will be there. Take them and use them. Come on. But you have to customize a little bit. No doubt in that. You have to customize a little bit. No second thought in that. So that is the beauty of what? ERP and CRM. ERP means Enterprise Resource Plan. Enterprise Resource Plan. Don't think that always project will have database as the backend boss. Project will collect inputs from different places. Because now you are learning Spring MV, so we should behave with some maturity. Come on, guys. CRM, Customer Relation Management. Customer Relation Management. Customer Relation Management. Okay. So they will have ready-made templates. Maintains. What is that? Ready-made templates. Ready-made templates for developing software solutions. Software solution. EAS means Enterprise Resource Plan, Enterprise Information System. It's a place where entire information will be maintained. Enterprise Information System. What is this? Enterprise Information Systems. Okay, next we are having what? Legacy project. Legacy projects. Legacy means old but doing well. Legacy projects, old but doing well. SBI is a legacy bank. Canara Bank is a legacy bank. Punjab National Bank is a legacy bank. Come on. Array list is a legacy collection. Old but still doing well. Every old is not called a legacy, boss. Old still doing well is called a legacy. Are you getting my point? Yes. Amitabh Bachchan is a legacy actor. But do you call Mithun Chakravarti as a legacy actor? Do you call Mithun Chakravarti as a legacy actor? No. Shakti Kapoor as a legacy actor? Shakti Kapoor as a legacy actor? No. Every old actor cannot be called as a legacy actor, right? Only Amitabh Bachchan is called as legacy actor. Old still doing well, right? Rajnikant legacy. Rajnikant will be popular after his death also. Okay. Understanding. Date class is legacy class. Date class is legacy class. We cannot call Rakesh Khanna as a legacy. Chiranjeevi we can call his legacy. Senior NTR is legacy. I think I don't want to get into this one. Okay, boss. Old but still doing well. Are you understanding my point? Yes. Okay, boss. Yeah. See, listen, boss. Old projects. Old projects that are developed using old technologies. Old technologies or old versions of existing technologies. Old versions of existing technologies are called legacy projects, are called legacy. Okay, there is no full form for SAP, boss. SAP is SAP only. Are you understanding my point there? Yes, I will give some examples, boss. COBOL project, COBOL project, legacy. C language project, legacy. Java 1.0 project, legacy. Java 5.x project, legacy. Servlet, Servlet 2.4, JSP 1.2 project, legacy. I think you got a clarity. No, Spring 2.5 project, 2.x project, legacy. Understanding my statement there or not there? Old but still doing well. Such projects are called legacy. Okay. At least you realize in real time, inputs will come to project. Generated outputs will not be stored, will not be stored just in database. They will be going to different places. They will be coming from different places. At least you agree with me. Are you getting my point there? Yes. So multiple backends together is called as what? Multiple backends together is called as EIS. Yeah, we cannot say Struts is legacy. Why? Array, Struts is outdated. No new projects are happening using Struts. Only old projects are happening. So better not to call Struts. Still utilization should be there. Then only we can call it as legacy. Array list legacy. Hash map legacy. Okay, date class legacy because we got. Okay, EZB is not legacy. EZB is outdated. Come on, guys. Vector is legacy. JDBC is legacy. World is still doing well. I think you got the point. They better not to waste much time. Let's come back to the controller. Controller. Generally, we take it as what? Servlet component. Okay. Generally, we take it as what? Servlet component. Understanding my point? Yeah. What logic it will maintain? It will maintain. Okay. Request data gathering logics. Request data gathering logics. Next, form validation logics. Form validation logics. Next, integration logic. Integration or monitoring logics. Integration or what? Monitoring logics. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? Yes. Okay, boss. Next, here we are having view component. What component, boss? View. View. Generally, that is what? JSP or HTML. We prefer to use more of JSP only. We prefer to use more of what? JSP. Everyone got the clarity there? Right. Okay. Fine. Legacy doing well. Sir, why new versions have come? Hurry, enhancements, boss. Having enhancement, new versions will come. See, sometimes old cars will do well, but we cannot stick with old cars now, boss. We cannot stick with old cars. But at the same time, no need of purchasing new car if need is not there. Maintenance projects will be there in the old versions only, right? Okay, business is happening, work is happening. Why they will upgrade to new one? Why they will upgrade to new one? Are you understanding my point? Yes. Yes, you want to use new features, then go for new one. But your business is happening with old one. Your requirement is complete old one. Then they still work with old versions only. Got it or not there? Yes. Now listen, what is the flow? The flow goes like this. Browser gives a request. Browser gives request. This is request number one. Request number one. Number two, it reads form data, it will validate the data, and using integration logic, it will interact with the special component. It will definitely interact with what? Special component. That is number three. Super. Next, it will execute business logic to process the request to generate the result. Understanding my statement? If necessary, the special component, especially DAO classes, will use persistence logic. Will use what logic, my dear? Persistence logic to interact with the backend software. That is number five. That is what? Number five. Super. After that, what next? Whatever result that is generated will go back to the controller. Will go back to the controller. Are you understanding my point? Number six. Number six. Okay. Controller will pass the, will navigate to view component. What component here? View component. That is number seven. Yes, this view component will have what? Presentation logic. What logic here? Presentation logic. So definitely it will have what? Presentation logic. No doubt in that. Using presentation logic, whatever result came, because business logic generate output, that output goes to controller. Controller passes that output to what? View component, and view component gives that output, takes the output and process the result by using presentation logic. Okay, boss. But technically flow is, it goes back. It goes back to controller. Technically, the flow says it. The flow goes back to controller. Come on here. Why? Because it came from controller, na? It goes back to controller. How can you say that, sir? Servlet uses rd.forward to communicate with the JSP. Once the destination is executed, control automatically comes back to controller or not. Recollect your servlet knowledge, guys. Recollect your everything happening here. Okay, from here, controller asked go to JSP, format the result and come back. So definitely once presentation logic execute, formatting is over, it will come back or not. Come on, guys. Everything is controlled by here. Once everything is over, it will come back or not. So definitely it will come back. Are you getting my point? So that's why this is number 8. This is number 8. What is number 9? Okay, finally response goes to browser. Finally response goes to browser. This is number 9, response. Are you understanding? Whatever output that is generated using presentation logic, okay, will go to the browser through controller servlet. This is the flow. Okay, once again, everyone see the flow now. Request, controller takes a request. Yeah, some small network issue has come. Now I think it's okay. Now I think okay. Am I audible? My screen is visible. Super. Yeah, now come back, come back, come back. Come back. Yeah, whatever output that is generated by business logic, okay, goes back to controller. Why it will go to controller, sir? Why it goes to, from here only it came, na? Who is calling business method of this special component? Service class or DAO classes? Controller, right? So that's why once everything is over, it has to go back to what? Controller. Come on, guys. Don't behave as if you don't know layered application. You already know layered application. That is our specialty. In core module itself, we studied layered application. Come on, guys. After that, what next? This controller communicates with the JSP or HTML to provide what? Result data. Mostly JSP. Mostly JSP. Are you understanding my point? Controls communicates with this. This JSP will format the result using what? Presentation logic. Beautification will do. And the result will be given to controller. And finally, response goes to browser. And that will be displayed on the browser as a web page. Number 10, whatever response has come, that will be displayed on the web page as a web page. As a web page. This I will call it as a 10. Sir, what about next request, sir? Okay. What about next request, sir? Next request is very simple. Here one hyperlink will be there. When you click on it, or one submit button is there. When you click on it, again controller takes the request. Again, it will communicate with a special one or other special component that will talk to database. Generated results comes to controller. It will go to another JSP or same JSP. Lot of JSPs will be there. Come on, guys. And again, finally, response goes to browser in the form of another web page. Maybe that other web page again will have what? Hyperlinks or submit button or something else. That again generates the request. It's a continuous process. It's a continuous process. Everyone enjoyed the flow? Yes, boss. Now listen carefully. MVC2 advantages. MVC2 architecture advantages. Advantages. Number one, more layers. So there is clean separation between logics. Come on, guys. There is clean separation between logics. Super. Next one, modifications done in one layer does not affect other layers. What do you say? Modification done in one layer does not affect what? Other layers. Or if I modify presentation, does not disturb other layers. If I do modification in service class, it will not disturb other layers. Come on, guys. Come on. No confusion, no confusion. Right. So next one, clean separate, 1 minute. Maintenance and maintenance and enhancement of the web application becomes easy. Come on. Becomes easy. What do you mean by maintenance, sir? After releasing project, small bugs will come. Small bugs will come, right? So fixing those bugs comes under maintenance, no problem. Okay, if you modify one layer logic, not affecting other layer logic. So because there are multiple layers and clean separation between logics is possible. That's why maintenance and enhancement of the web application becomes what? Easy. Right. Number D. Parallel development is possible. So the productivity is good. Parallel development is possible. Productivity is good. We can divide a team into two parts here. Project team. Project team can be divided into two parts. Part one, presentation tier developers. Presentation tier developers. Part two, business tier developers. What are business tier developers? Yes, presentation tier developer, business tier developer. Okay, part one of team uses Servlet JSP and other UI technologies and UI technologies support to develop view comma controller layer logics. View comma controller layer logics. Are you getting my point? Yes. Yes. Part two of team uses Spring, Hibernate, if needed EasyB. Nowadays EasyB is outdated, no doubt. Okay, EasyB, webs, okay, and etc. Okay, Java classes I should not worry about, and etc. Okay, etc. to develop business tier logics. What here? Model layer, what logics? Model layer, business logics, comma, persistence logics. Model layer, business logics, comma, persistence logics. To develop model layer, business logics, comma, persistence logic. Sir, what is there in that? Okay, now listen. Since these two parties, okay, and since these two parties can work parallelly, these two parties, part one comma part two, can work parallel. We can say parallel development is possible. Are you understanding my point? Still, I didn't introduce Spring MVC. Don't confuse. I'm talking about other than Spring MVC. When I say Spring with Hibernate, don't think about Spring MVC here. Lakshmi, please don't think about. Can work parallelly. So we can say parallel development is possible. Are you understanding my point? Can work parallelly. So parallel development is possible. And beauty, you know, these two parties of team, can be there in the same company, or can be there in the two different companies, two different branches of same company, two different companies of two different locations, or two different branches of two different location. Anything is possible. Did you ever seen people working for Verizon, people working for CTS? They go to company afternoon 2 o'clock and they will come by 12 o'clock. Why? Actually, 50% of team is there in US, another 50% of team is there in India. And the team leader, project leaders are there in US only. Come on. So since the time zone issues are there, na, okay, their daytime is our nighttime is their daytime. Their daytime is our nighttime. Our nighttime is what? Their daytime. Are you understanding my statement? So since the time zone differences are there, they will ask you to come by 2 o'clock, go by 11, 12 o'clock, so that they can work daytime happily. And that to manager people won't disturb their timings. Na? Okay. So how it is happening? So important work is what? Business layer work, service layer and persistence layer work. US team will take care. And presentation work will be given to Indian team. So both teams will work parallelly. So to give the feeling parallel development is working, and see if suppose parallel development is not there, entire team should go to US, and costly development becomes very costly. Are you getting my point there or not there? And you know, when Obama came into power, or Obama came into power, or Bush came into power, he brought one law in US. You cannot give your 100% project through outsourcing. You cannot give your 100% project to outside US companies. That time, what our Infosys Wipro people have done, you know, they have gone to US, they opened companies there. They opened companies there. Okay, for the sake of, are you understanding my point there? For the sake of development, understanding, for the sake of US formalities, they have recruited, they have recruited local Indians. Are NRI Indians will be there na? And 1-2 localites, and NRI includes. That is all on, what is that? Business tier team, and entire work they have given 80-90% work they have given to Indian branches. So they made both teams working parallelly. Actually, officially 50-50, but our Indian companies mentality, you know, na, they just fulfill formalities, and entire work they have given to Indian branch. The US based companies also started doing like that. Okay, only 30-40% they are doing in US. Are you understanding my point? And remaining entire work they hand over to what? Indian branches. That's the reason in India, big MNCs branches are there. Are you getting my point there or not there? Okay, only formality sake they will show some work happening in what? US location, but entire work actually happens in India or Philippines or some other countries. Are forget about software development, ra babu. Voice over operations also happening from India and Philippines. Are you understanding my point? BPO, KPO works also happening outside US, because getting from US local people is very difficult. They talk a lot of rules, that rule, this rule, that time, this time. Okay, Monday they will search for when Saturday will come. That is the attitude of those people, because for them job is not God. For them job is only to earn money. But in India, getting job and earning money, saving money is our life. Okay, is our life. Understanding my point there or not? That too, we are cheap laborers. We are cheap laborers. Not like China, but Chinese English is having problem. That's why they are giving priority to us. You know, compared to India, a lot of call centers are there in Philippines, because their English is far better than us. Are you understanding my point there? Their English is far better than us, because they are ruled by US people or UK people for 100-200 years. Okay, and small country. Okay, that's why a lot of call centers of US, UK, Australia are there in Philippines compared to India. India also call centers are there. Okay, na. So at the end, for US people, business, in business, profit matters. Where the work done, they don't bother. Okay, I will tell one small thing which I come across. Okay, one time Bill Clinton or Bill Gates or Bush has given warning to Microsoft. Hey, Bill Gates, you are not giving jobs to localites more. Most of the projects are happening outside India, but only head office is there in Microsoft for normality's sake. You are not helping any localites to get the job. Bill Gates said only one thing: I cannot take work from local people. If you give me pressure like this, I will shift my head office to Singapore within 24 hours. Within 24 hours. Then Bush or what Bill Clinton started afraiding, because those taxes will not come. What will not come here? Taxes will not come. Understanding my point there? Taxes will not come. That's why they have taken statement back. Then they brought a policy. What policy? Don't give 100% work to outside countries through outsourcing. Please, at least 50% should be there in the US. For that also, our people are having formula. Okay, they recruited NRI Indians. Again, less salaries. Come on. Again, majority work they are giving to Indian branches or other branches that are there in what? Entire world. So this is the reason why India is having more software companies and why Indians are surviving through software jobs. Understanding my point? We are cheap and clever labor and our English is quite better compared to any other places. We are workaholics. We are cheap laborers. Our mathematics is good. Our logical thinking is good. That's why we are becoming programmers. Come on here. Okay. Becoming programmer, and moreover we worship work as a god. We worship work as a god. It is not just a duty to earn money. We feel work is god. If someone is giving work, we treat him as a god, right? Yes. So that's why, so continue that tradition, understanding my point? Fine. Yes. Number E, parallel development is possible. It is industry standard. Architecture to develop the applications. It is industry standard architecture to develop the application. Understanding my point? Lakshmi Narayan Reddy, who said which main companies are not there in India? Microsoft is there, Amazon is there, Google is there. Mr. Lakshmi Narayana, still you are not updated. All main companies are there in India. Lot of data centers are there in India. Apple is there in India. Which is not there? Tell me. Name one company which is not there in India and still popular. Come on, guys. Still not upgraded. Same on you. Okay. It's industry standard architecture to develop application. Next. Okay, boss. Sir, limitations are there. Are there any limitations? Limitations. Okay, limitations. Yeah. Yeah, these are negligible limitations here. Not seriously to consider. Don't consider seriously. Since I have to give, I am giving. It's something like looking for the best in the worst. Sorry, looking for the worst in the best. Looking for the worst in the best. Okay, some kind of disadvantages, don't worry. See, our COVID vaccine has come. People are feeling happy, but 1-2 people are not happy. Why? Because they are going to get less salaries. Okay, corporate hospitals are not happy. Okay, doctors are not happy. Nurses are not happy because now they are getting triple, trouble payments. If they work in hospital, they are getting double and triple payments, you know. In corporate hospital, in COVID emergency, if a doctor works, per day is paying 30,000. He is getting 30,000 extra. Along with the regular salary, 30,000 will be paid extra. So that's the reason when you go to corporate hospital as a COVID patient, they are giving bill of what? 32 lakhs, 40 lakhs. Because the doctors also charging much, nurses and compounder and everyone charging much. Moreover, other regular patients are not coming now. Regular other patients are not coming now. That's why they are compensating that loss also in this COVID only. So that kind of disadvantages, you should not worry about it. Knowledge on multiple technologies required. Knowledge on multiple technologies is required. Yeah, it's a serious problem to concentrate. Come on. Yes. Next one. For parallel development, more programmers are required. For all parallel development, more programmers are required. Understanding? But these are negligible limitation. Don't worry about that. Yes. Okay. Now listen. MVC2 rules are principles. Okay, principles. Listen, boss. See, MVC is such a popular nowadays. If someone is not using MVC2, MVC also you have to assume that MVC2 only. Okay, because it has become such a popular one, such a popular one. Come on. Okay, such a popular one. If someone is not using MVC2, is using MVC also, in your mind you have to think about what? MVC2. Spring MVC, internally given based on MVC2 architecture only. Come on here. So that much popularity has come for MVC, boss. Everyone getting my point? Yes. MVC2 rules and principles here. If you just have multiple technologies and multiple layers, it won't become MVC2 architecture. Let me be very clear. There are some rules and guidelines that we have to follow. Number one, all operation must happen under the control or monitoring of controller servlet. Under monitoring and control of controller servlet. Nowadays, people are using MVC word without highlighting MVC1 and MVC2. Then if someone uses word MVC, you please interpret as MVC2. Spring MVC. Actually, there is no MVC architecture. We have MVC1, MVC2 architecture, but there is a word called Spring MVC. So indirectly, you have to understand is MVC2 only. Indirectly, you have to understand it as what? MVC2 only. Understanding my point? Because it has become such a industry de facto standard. Okay, if someone's saying MVC, you make it as what? MVC2 only. So there is no much importance for MVC1. Java is full of MVC2. Wherever you heard MVC, you make it as MVC2. Okay, since the discussion has come, let me go for that point also. MVC 3 to 6 are nowhere related to Java. Nowhere related to Java. Nowhere related. They are versions of ASP.NET MVC. One day I also confused, you know. Okay. Okay, they are versions of what? ASP.NET MVC. Listen carefully. One day someone said, sir, you are not teaching MVC3, MVC4 in the net. I found MVC3, MVC4. I got tension. Without my knowledge, when MVC3, MVC4 came, then I said, let me check. In front of him only, let me check. I said, MVC3 I typed. MVC3, what is coming? ASP.NET MVC3. ASP.NET MVC3. Are you understanding my point there or not? Okay, nowadays they stopped using that terminology also. They come up with some other terminologies. Okay, MVC3 in Java I will write. MVC3 in Java. Java MVC3 closest to ASP.MVC3. Again, they are comparing with what? ASP.NET only. Understanding my point there? Understanding my point there. Compile MVC3, MVC3. There is no MVC3 here. Don't confuse if someone try to confuse you like that. Listen, see the first point. MVC2 is better than MVC1. So here MVC2 more separation. That's why we are going to use MVC2. Yes, that's the reason. That's the reason. Yes. Okay. Arun, you are right. Listen. Other operation must happen under control of all operation. Monitoring of controller servlet. Each and every activity should happen based on what? Controller activity. See this? Every flow is happening under monitoring and controller of controller servlet. Listen, I can give direct request to JSP. You should not give. JSP can deliver direct response to browser. You should not do. Okay, boss. JSP can directly talk with a special component by using usebean tag, JSP colon usebean tag, or by writing Java code in JSP. You should not do. There is a flow and you have to respect that flow. Why I should respect that flow? If things are happening under monitoring and controller of controller servlet, through controller we can enable monitoring, we can change the flow, we can divert here to there. If first component is not there, second component. If first method is not there, second method. If things are happening on their own, on their own, come on here. So how controlling is possible? Suppose in your family, money kept in the locker, everyone using it according to their wish. Mother is using for mother works, father is using for father works, and son is using for son work. So there is no monitoring and control on it. And what happened? At the end of the day, money will be over, but nothing will be there. So that's why either father or mother controller should be there on the financial aspects of the home or not. 10,000 is there, these many works are there. Okay, they're not this month, next month. This month these works, these are minimum, these are next month. Like this, he will decide the things are not there. When he's having complete control, when he is having complete control on the financial department. Understanding my point? Super, boss. Otherwise, it looks like what? What is that? Prasad of temple. Prasad of temple, prasad distribution of the temple. Understanding my point? Yes. Yeah. Now listen, Lakshmi, if you want to develop medium scale or large scale website, MVC2 is compulsory. You should follow now, that's your wish. If you follow, you'll have 10 benefits. If you don't follow, your karma. If you want to develop best application, MVC2 architecture. It's not a rule. Following MVC2 architecture is not a mandatory rule. If you follow, you'll get benefits. If you want to enjoy all other above benefits, yes. Mega Rajput, why they named as MVC2? Look at layers here. Model view controller. Because of layers, they named it. Come on, yeah. Okay, fine. Next one. Every component is given to have specific logics. So place only those logics and don't place any additional logics. Place only those logics and don't place anything. Sir, I know how to write JDBC code in JSP. Sorry, boss. JSP for presentation logic, keep only presentation. Sir, I know how to write JDBC code in Servlet. Don't do that. Servlet is controller. You have to keep monitoring logics only. Because JDBC code is persistence logic, you should write in special components. Though you know how to write different logics in each component, each layer, don't write it. Every layer, every component of every layer is given to have specific logic and place only those logics and don't place any additional logics. Understanding my point there? Yes. There can be multiple view components and comma multiple special components. What is that? Model components. Nothing but service comma DAO classes. But it is recommended to take single controller servlet. Single controller servlet component. Why, sir? Why, sir? Why, sir? Come on. If controllers are 2, 3, first controller think that second controller will monitor. Second controller will think that first controller will monitor. For a single team, for a team, one team leader will be there, 2, 3 team leaders will be there. For a cricket team, one captain will be there, 2, 3 captains will be there. Come on, guys. One captain will be there, 2, 3 captains will be there. If 2, 3 captains are there, instead of controlling the team, they will disturb the team. For one team, if you 2, 3 team leaders are there, okay, groupism will start. Aisa no na? Groupism will start. Monica, error servlet should not be taken. Error JSP should be taken. Are you understanding my point there? Yeah, one country, one PM to get a better control on the all activities. So one controller servlet is sufficient. Okay. Next one. View components should not interact with model components directly. View component should not interact with what? Model components directly. Model components directly. Okay, and vice versa. Vice versa. Vice versa. They should interact. They should interact through controller servlet. They should interact through controller servlet. Everyone got it? See here. Here JSP is there, wants to talk with model. Don't do that. They should interact through controller servlet. So, okay. I think you understood MVC rules. That means don't just concentrate on taking layers and technologies. Concentrate on taking layers and multiple technologies by following these rules. Then it will be called as perfect MVC2 architecture. Understanding my statement there or not there? Yes. What is the difference between architecture and design pattern? What is the difference between architecture and design pattern? Understanding my point? Yes. Vikash Misra, because one request one controller, response for one controller. Why not? You cannot take boss request and response should come from same controller. Are Mr. First of all, tell me the possibility. Request is given to controller one. That will talk to special component, process the request. Result comes to same controller. How other controller can give response? Mr. Vikas Misra, first of all, try to put your servlet knowledge. Everyone, please look at his question. For request one controller and response one controller, why not? How it is possible, boss? I think you don't have any servlet knowledge. I'm declaring that. Yeah, response through comes to same controller, na boss. Right. To where you have given request to the same thing, response will come. How other controller will be there in the picture? Yes, yes, don't confuse. That's what I said. Whatever MVC knowledge he is having, whatever Spring MVC knowledge you are having, keep aside. I will come into picture. Don't worry. Okay, boss. Now listen. What is the difference between architecture and what? Design pattern. Listen. Design pattern talks about specific solution for specific problem. Specific solution for specific problem. It never talks about application development. But architecture talks about, okay, utilizing multiple components, multiple technologies together to develop the software application. Within that application, if any problem comes, to solve the problem, design pattern. Okay, but architecture is always what? Combination of multiple components and technology in a certain pattern to develop the application. For one more ever, in the development of architecture, multiple design patterns will be involved. For example, MVC is an architecture. Got it? MVC is an what? Architecture. Are you getting my point there? Listen carefully. In the development of model, so many design patterns will be used, like service class, DAO, factory kind of. In the development of controller, again, so many design patterns will be there. Front controller, application controller, this kind of design patterns are involved. In the development of view also, so many problems will be there. To solve the problem, again, design patterns will be there. Okay, composite view, view helper, like this, so many design patterns are there in the development of what? View layer. Now you observe, MVC says how to use. Okay, yeah. MVC gives how to use multiple layers that are developed by using multiple technologies together in the development of the web application. So it's all about flow, arranging component, getting navigation between them, XYZ. Come on, guys. But design pattern is all about, while developing those logic, some problems may come. So in order to solve those problems, some solutions are there. Are you getting my point there? And those solutions. So that's why MVC is an architecture, and front controller, DAO, service class. Okay. These are what? Design patterns. Okay. Now tell me why singleton is not called as what? Architecture. If both are same, why factory is called pattern? Why it is not called architecture? Why they are calling MVC only architecture? And if you go to Gang of 4 patterns or JWE patterns given by Sun Microsystem, given by Gang of 4, there is no MVC word. Did you ever observe MVC word in that? Did you ever observe MVC word in that? Because it is not a solution for specific problem. And building architecture is a plan to protect that building. Maybe while constructing walls, small problems will be there. To solve those walls problem, walls solution. To while constructing roof, ceiling, small problems will be there. To solve them, some solutions, right? While constructing compound wall, some problems will be there. To solve them, compound wall specific solution. That's why they are design patterns. Understanding my point there or not? Bike architecture, car architecture. But while creating each component, problems may occur. To solve them, design patterns. I think you got a better idea. At least today onwards, you never mix up both. Mix up both today onwards. Design pattern. Design pattern gives, okay, specific solution for specific problem of from application development. Specific solution for specific problem of application development. Okay. Architecture gives plan. Okay, architecture gives plan. Okay, plan and flow of execution. While developing software applications as layered applications. Okay. In the creation of architecture, we use different design patterns. Okay, different design pattern in different layers. In the creation of architecture, we use a different design pattern in different layers. Understanding my point there? Okay, boss. Next one. MVC is an architecture. When I say MVC, including what? MVC1, MVC2 is an architecture. MVC is an architecture, okay, that gives plan to develop web application as layered application. Okay. In the development of each layer, like M comma, V comma, C, so many design patterns will be involved. Okay. In model layer, we use service, DAO, and etc. patterns. In view layer, in model layer, in view layer, we use composite view helper patterns. In controller layer, we use, come on here, we use front controller, application controller patterns. Understanding my point there? Yes. Controller is different, front controller is different. Don't confuse. The people who already know Spring MVC, you are assuming about front controller. Okay, controller is different, front controller is different. Don't confuse. You will get clarity in the coming days. Everyone understood my point there? Yes. Okay. Now the question is, I want you people to analyze at home. I also talk in tomorrow's class when we can use why web frameworks are given. Okay. Why web frameworks are given when we can develop, okay, MVC2 architecture web application directly by using Servlet JSP technologies. Definitely this question eats your brain, na? No doubt. Web frameworks also there to develop layered application. Come on. Web frameworks also there to develop layered applications. Servlet JSP also there to develop MVC2 architecture web application. So I want you people to analyze what is the extra benefit that we are going to get. Okay, boss. Understanding my point? Yes, that's what I wantedly revised MVC2 architecture, because what I found, you know, people are fighting with Spring MVC without knowing why they are using Spring MVC. So that's why in every batch, first I will talk about MVC2 architecture. I will talk what is the problem if we develop MVC2 architecture based web application directly, and in order to overcome that problem, what we should do. Then I'll introduce Spring MVC. So tomorrow, don't miss. I'm going to discuss what?